Alright guys, today is 7/11/2016 and I want to do a second part to can they divorce you with the frequency. And I want to show you a video. Let me first just show you that this is my computer here, and it is 7/11/2016. And let me take you over here to this computer. And let me show you, okay, this is a video I'm going to show you. I'm going to start this now. Now here you see the date there. That's 8/27/2015. So this was just done a few months back. Now I'm going to fast forward this. You can see me click this forward. I'm going to click it to about right here. It's going to get very tough now, guys, because the world government's about to make their big moves. And so all money has to be cut off from me, and Sue is my source of income. So let's see what they end up, doing. Okay, now I'm going to sit back over here. Now you can see, let me adjust this here first. Now you can see that video was made, not even a year ago. And I said that they're going to have to cut Sue off from me because she is my source of income. As they targeted, I've been targeted for, well, with the frequencies for 6 years. And it was a little while before that they were doing stuff to me without the frequencies. But so basically, I haven't worked in years because within a couple of years of the frequencies, I wasn't able to work. So my income, of course, was gone, and then Sue lost her job that she had for many years, and then her income went down. Anyway, so the point is that since I can't work, then she is my source of income. Because with the frequencies, you're targeted 24/7. I mean, just go check out. There's 5,000 people registered on one website, and that are all being targeted, and they can't work. And so that one of the things they do is they just keep you bogged down just enough to where you can kind of go day to day, but you can't really do anything. And the point here is I made that video 9 months ago or whatever it was now, and now Sue is saying that she wants to separate. Now this has been going on, like I said, over 6 years. Why would I make that video now? Well, the reason I made that video was last year, a little while before that, a few months before that video was made, that I just showed you, I had bought a different car, and I had it for a couple of months, and all of a sudden I noticed door dings. And when I bought this car, even though it was used, it didn't have any dings in it at all. And I'm kind of into cars, and of course, since they monitor the targeted people, they know that. So they ended up putting, in an 8-week period, over 300 chips in the paint. I would come out, there would be 2 or 3 more chips, the next day there might be 6 or 7 more chips. And they just kept chipping it and chipping it. And this car has a spoiler, which is a raised part on the trunk lid. And they pulled one corner up, and then they pulled the other corner up, and then and a few weeks later they pulled the other side up even more until it broke the spoiler. Right above my fuel door, it looks like somebody took a wire brush to it, and above my top of my driver's door, it looks like someone took sandpaper. Now they do those 2 areas because they know they go there all the time. They go to the fuel door, put fuel in, and of course you go to the driver's door. So the point is, again, here after that, I said, okay, they're not hiding anymore. Now I knew with the frequencies they had the ability to divorce people just by using a frequency. For example, all they're going to do is when your husband or wife comes home, they can send a frequency to make them feel bad. And so if they feel angry or mad every time they're around you, but yet they feel happy when they're away from you, what's that person going to eventually do? They're not going to want to live there anymore. And now Dr. Ronnie Kildee, she was a chief medical officer for Finland, and she's putting videos on, she was putting videos on before she died here, but talking about these frequencies and how they work. And she said in one of her videos that all it takes is one frequency to divorce a couple. And she's right. She is right. And so now you saw the prediction I made just 9 months ago. And even though nothing had changed up to that point with our relationship, other than, like I said, I just, when they did the car, they were showing everybody, look, we're here, we're not hiding anymore. And so then they started to do things that are more obvious. And so I knew they were going to do that, as far as doing the divorce. And it's easy to do with the frequencies. Remember, they control the people with those frequencies. That's all documented, patented. You have doctors coming out now. There's a doctor, John Hall. He's saying they have total control of the brain now with frequencies. These are medical doctors coming out saying this. I'm not, I've experienced a lot of it, but these are medical doctors coming out and saying this. So anyways, I wanted to put this as part 2, and let's see if this actually goes through. Let's see if they actually can do this, divorce you with frequencies. I'll make another video and let you know what happens here down the line. So I guess I'll just make this quick, and I'm going to put this in next to the other video, and let's just see what happens here. So it's guys, the stakes are high. Once they target you, you're it's not good. Now in the Bible, it talks about eventually everybody being required to take the mark of the beast. It's called the beast, either on the right hand or the forehead. And it says you can't buy or sell without this mark, and you can't be saved after taking this mark. Or it implies that. So I believe that technology, which will be implemented by the world government system in the last days, I believe they have that technology fully operational today, and they're using it on thousands of people. Like I said, guys, there's chapters for targeted people worldwide with thousands of people in each chapter. They're doing it all over the world, many, many thousands. And every targeted person, they end up targeting the people around that targeted person in a way that they don't know they're being targeted. They can use these frequencies on you for 5 minutes or 5 years, and if they don't want you to know that they're using them, you'll never know. But since there's so many reporting that they end up being totally isolated from their families, and I'm talking almost everybody. Well, you're talking thousands of people being isolated from their families once they've used these frequencies on them. They have to be using the frequencies on the people around that targeted person, or they simply would not be isolated. You might have some here and there, but you got 5,000 people on one website and they're all isolated from their families. It doesn't work that way, guys. They have the ability to control the people. And so they're doing it to really tens of thousands of people worldwide right now. And they'll do it to everybody in the last days, because I believe that this technology, based off the description of the Bible, has to be the mark of the beast, or at least part of the mark. I mean, you could have the chip go in your right hand, your forehead, plus a little tattooing on it for some type of scanning or something, but it's going to be part of that. And they will be able to control the people to the point where they won't accept God, just like the Bible implies that nobody is saved after that mark. So anyways, I'll just stop this here, and let's just see if they can actually divorce you using a frequency. We'll see if it goes through.